Hey, good to see everybody. Welcome in. Silver prices hit 75 quite a few times. Hazy Offender, The Tribe, Deplorable, Neil, Silver Patriot, Silver Shelby Stacker. Anyone else I missed? Yeah, we're going to check this out for a while. Hey, Indy. Yeah, I know. And Neil's been doing videos on Platinum. Platinum's just rocking it too. For sure. Hey, Silver Ruger, good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Just watching the silver price cruise around here minute by minute. I'll zoom out for a second, but I want to keep it short term because based on the last poll, that's what everybody prefers. We'll zoom out to 1 day candles for a minute. So that goes back to the beginning of September. It's flirting with 75 for sure. Hey, Shangy girl, good to see you. Welcome in. Uh-oh, she's taking a little bit of a hit. How low can it go? Let's zoom out a bit for this. Yeah, it might drop to the low 74s or maybe even 74. It could drop even further than that. You never know. But what we do know for sure is it's solidly hit 75 3 times in the last 6 or 7 hours. Okay, let's put it back on the short term and see what's going on here. There's a little bit of a sell-off going on. It doesn't worry me, but that's cool that that happened as soon as I went live. We can deal with it. Okay, we'll zoom out a little bit more here. There we go. Got 15-minute candles now. Hey guys, it wasn't that long ago, like, what was it, less than a week ago, we did a $69 silver party. That was back here. How long ago was that? Like December 22nd, 4 days ago it was at 69. Now it keeps knocking on 75. We're above 74.50 right now. No, that's good timing, Deplorable. I got some Christmas music going on, just so you know. That's what that's all about. We might skip ahead on this one, though. Just look at it. Just look at it, guys. Okay, we're gonna skip to the next one here. I wasn't feeling that song for some reason. This one should be a little better. No, keep looking at it. Love it. Oh, she is flirting with 75. It does sound like a Mexican Christmas song. Okay, well, who knows? I'm just testing it out. That's it's a little more fun though. Here, this is a little more traditional. You guys will recognize this one. Recognize this one. See who's the first person in chat to say what the title of this song is. Actually, I want to capture it, don't I? Who's the first person to recognize this? Name that tune. Here, I'll help you out. Northern Hillbilly, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, the gold to silver ratio dropped down to 60 in the last day or so. I saw that. Good one, Northern Hillbilly. Is this still 1 minute candles? I think I want 1 minute candles, right? No, that's 2 hour candles. What's going on here? Let's zoom out for a second. That's 2 hour candles. Yeah, 15 minutes is good. Nice. You know what, guys? It could easily drop down to $74 an ounce, and that wouldn't concern me at all. Let's look longer term here. I'll tell you what would concern me. Is if it dropped below 45. If silver dropped below 45, that would concern me. It's around here. I don't think it's going to happen. Even if it dropped to like 60 or 50, that wouldn't concern me at all. And I don't think it's going to. Like, it's tough to tell. We'll put it back on the short term here for everyone. We'll go with 5 minute candles. Hey, thanks, Ominous Rooster. Good to see you too. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, she's just shy of 75 now, but it's been knocking on the door of 75. And you know what that means? That means that 80 is possible. And yes, Ominous Rooster, I agree. Merry Christmas, everyone. It was actually really cool to see it gap up when it opened up this morning. I don't know if anyone noticed that or not. I'll show it to you right here. It doesn't show up on anything more than 5 minute candles. We have it on 5 minute. So it's this gap up right here. So that's where it closed. December 24th, right in here. And that's where it opened on the 25th. More than $1 difference between the close and the open. Did you guys notice that? It shows up on a 5 minute or less. But as soon as you put it, like if you put it on 15 minute, it disappears. See, it's not in there. Neat, eh? Okay. going to put this back to 5 minutes. Look at this, multiple times that it hit above 75, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, like 12 times that it's actually transactions occurred above 75 an ounce. Yeah, Neil, I hear what you're saying with that. I don't like really trading a whole lot. But like for anyone that's buying, and if you think gold is high, take a look at platinum for sure. Platinum's just starting to run, in my opinion, whereas gold's been running for quite a while. Yeah. Pilgrim agrees with Neil. Yeah, I haven't really followed or watched Palladium so much. Mainly silver, gold, and platinum. Yeah, it's tough doing that trade too, though, Neil. You got to take those premiums into account. But I hear what you're saying. It's running. I'll put that in there for you guys if you want. We'll add gold and platinum for a minute. Okay, so we'll make platinum red. And we'll make gold a yellow enough color, but it's got to be dark enough that we can see it. So it'll be kind of orangish. But that'll be gold. And then silver will be blue. So here red is charting out platinum, silver is gold, silver is blue, and gold is the orange button. It's kind of tough to tell the difference between the gold and the platinum there. Let's make platinum green. There, so now platinum's green, gold is the orange one, and silver is blue. Going out on the long haul. Yeah, so it looks like platinum was the last one to really start running, but it's starting to catch up. So you guys that like platinum are definitely onto something. If we look at it on the daily, I don't know. Silver's still outpacing platinum if you go back to August. There, platinum looks good on that shot. That's going back to May of this year, 2025. Just since May of this year, platinum's up 147%, silver's up 128%, and gold is up 35%. If you don't believe me, I'll zoom right in on it so you guys can see. So XPT is platinum, XAG is silver, XAU is gold. We should watch these minute by minute. That's long term, right? That's going way back on the daily. Let's look at them by the minute here. Look at that volatility in platinum. So this is Eastern time. Here's it's 2 a.m. Getting close to 2:15. Comparing platinum to silver to gold, price performance, very, very, very short term. Look at that volatility. When it goes up, that's going to run. Hey, Richard Metcalf and everyone else I missed. I should almost pull that back a bit. There we go. I know, Northern Hillbilly. Says, watch out, they'll all be stealing your mufflers. I know, and like the whole thing, I remember even 15, 20 years ago, people were like ripping out the plumbing of houses to get the copper. I'm like, you guys are retarded. And actually, that's an insult to retarded people, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I gotta work tomorrow. Ominous rooster. I do. I'm up past my bedtime right now. And I wasn't even going to live stream, but I noticed a lot of the other larger YouTube channels that were streaming it and covering it shut down once there was this pullback. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just I'll fire this up. So we'll remove. I can always put gold and platinum back in, but we'll remove them and just bring it back to silver so we see the price rather than the percentage return. We'll do a really long-term chart here before we go back to zoom in on the short-term chart. For anyone that can't see the timeline, there you go. That's going from 2013 till the present. This is the silver price charted out. So now we're going to zoom in short term and see what it's saying. Yeah, everything above here was 75. Look at it. It's hit 75 at least 10 or 15 times in the last couple hours. And these pullbacks, guys, don't be worried about those pullbacks. Those are perfectly normal, natural, and actually healthy even. Hey, Rain, good to see you. We've got Ideal Eileen in the house. Welcome in, Ideal Eileen. Good to see you. And welcome in anyone I missed. I think I said hi to everybody, though. This truly is incredible. I remember less than a year ago, people were saying you'd be crazy to think that silver would get to 50 in the next few years. And here we are. Hey, Tiggs. We've got Tiggs all the way in from New Zealand. We've got Constitutional Stacker in here. Got Rainbow's Heaven. Good evening. And Peter Boho, hey, how's it going? Merry Christmas. From Winnipeg, right on. I'm near Toronto. Mr. Haps, welcome in. Yeah, let's check it out. It is bouncing back from that little flash crash that they gave us. These candles are 1 minute candles for anyone that's into charting, which means each individual vertical line represents the previous 60 seconds of trading. And it looks like she is going to start coming back up. These bottom lines are the volume. Anything over 75 is amazing. And we've seen amazing here this very day. Several times. I have a feeling that it's going to pump up to 76 or 77 in the next day or so. Hey, KRZ. How's it going? Okay, that was the UK opening, doing a little bit of a smackdown. Right on. But you know what? There's so many people that are, and industries now that are saying just buy low, get it, like get it, get the physical. On the paper markets, they're standing for delivery. They're saying like, industry saying we need this, we need it. We used to buy our inventory, for the next 3 months, quarter by quarter, and now they're saying, screw that. Let's stock up for the whole year. Hey, Mike Smith, welcome in from Central Texas. Good to see you. Yeah, and Richard is saying that platinum's just rocking too. Platinum is up about 9% in the last 24 hours. That's true. I saw that on a previous live stream and I was checking it out. I was like, whoa, I got to verify that. And sure enough, it's rocking it. Hey, take the red pill. How's it going? And yes, I did hear in Hong Kong or China, maybe it was Shanghai. Either way, in China, silver was trading at $80 US 4 or 5 hours ago. Yeah, take the red pill. I heard every dollar in increase in the silver price hits them for at least $1 billion loss. But I know they've been trying to reposition for quite some time. I think they started to realize that like they're losing control. Yeah. There's going to be people that say it's useless, but if you research it at all, it doesn't have near. It's true. There's not as many uses for platinum as there is for silver. Like silver is the king for industrial uses, but platinum is going to be used for hydrogen power, lots of different applications as catalysts, and it's fantastic in jewelry. You know the durability of it is amazing. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend people be stacking platinum until they've already got a good chunk of silver and gold first. Get your platinum after that. We're 75. It's in our sights. It's possible. Yeah, I heard there's it's gonna use approximately 1 kilogram of silver for each of the new solid state Samsung EV batteries. Everything above 70 kills them. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit again for a moment. We'll zoom out every once in a while. We'll go to daily candles instead of hourly. So it's worthwhile highlighting here the last really big pullback. We went from about 54 an ounce down to about 46. So that was an $8 hit, which means, like, on a percentage basis, a 10% hit would not be a big deal. We could see a drop down to 64, and that would not bother me at all. And a lot of people that are trying to get into the market and buy low would be, like, shall I say, salivating for that. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Okay, we'll shorten the time frame up a bit here. We'll drop it back to hourly candles. Okay, it does kind of look like it's rolling over a little bit, but not much. Let's zoom in more. We'll zoom into 15-minute candles. Yeah, that's true, Rainbow. There's literally hundreds of uses in the medical industry for silver. Yep, water purification. Right on the cusp of 75. There's quite a bit of resistance at 75, but as long as it keeps tapping on there and it doesn't get knocked down, by 10 or 15%, then it can blow right up again. We've seen a lot of this in the last couple weeks and months. Hey, Wayne, good to see you. Okay, so Wayne, you know what? Honestly, I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but your question is, if everyone's focus right now is on silver, what is the next trade that's being set up by the institutions? Excellent question, because I love to buy low. I don't like buying high. I don't like I'm okay with buying on momentum. Honestly, like, the best metal that I see right now is actually a nickel. Nickel and copper. and it's kind of tough to stack them. But there's nickel and copper ETFs. Beyond that, of course, we've been talking about platinum too. I think platinum's a good one to stack in the physical. But yeah, exact. I like how you're thinking, Wayne. Looking for the next value buy. That's what I like too. Great question. Yeah, Mr. Hop says copper. Yeah, copper and nickel still have not really run. There could be lots of opportunity in the miners too, right? Yeah. Nickel is a war metal. It's used for stainless steel, right? When you need your metals to not rust. It's an inexpensive thing. And it's another metal that was used as money. And actually still is. It's also used in battery technology. If you remember nickel cadmium. And it's going to start having more industrial uses again, too, in my opinion. But yeah, nickel definitely in the military industry is necessary. Right? When you don't want your metals to rust, you could add silver or gold. But it's a lot cheaper to add nickel. And if you look at the nickel price charts, they look like silver did down at the bottom of the cup. If you know the cup and handle thing. Nickel prices are suppressed. You guys should remember it was approximately 2 years ago. It catapulted, and then the LME, the London Metals Exchange, shut the trading down on nickel. And effectively suppressed the price of it, and it's still not recovered. In fact, it's gone even lower. Used to make the streak stronger. You mean the steel? Yeah, silver cannot be replaced. It's necessary. Let's make sure I got this on 1 minute candles. It's 15-minute candles. That's not very nice. Here, we'll go to 1 minute candles and see what's up. That's what's up. And that's our all-time high right here. That is our all-time high of 75.08. See that? High was 75.08. We're not too far away. Hey, Pilgrim. So, like, there's different ways. I know if you're familiar with Sprott, with the PSLV for the physical silver fund. If you check out Sprott, they actually have a physical, a nickel investment fund as well. There's ETFs. You could buy nickel mining companies. Me being in Canada, I actually have a special situation where I've been able to start accumulating the old. In Canada, our dollars went from silver dollars to nickel dollars for several years. So I've been able to accumulate a lot of nickel dollars, nickel half dollars, and pure nickel nickels. And they're 3/9 fine nickel. And so I love that. But if it weren't for that, I'd probably look at the ETFs for it. But if you chart out nickel, I could actually put it in here. I'll put it in here for you, and you'll see. It's extraordinarily inexpensive relative to everything. Let's see where I go here. Here, we'll put it in. Let's add nickel. Okay, so nickel is the blue line here now, charted versus silver. See that? Let's make sure you can see that. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we'll go out long term, monthly. So silver is being charted as the red and green lines here. And nickel price is being charted in the blue. And I hope that you can see that it looks like it's actually back at a period of time like silver was here or here. In fact, since 2011, nickel price is down 25%, while silver's up 301. Let's see if it'll let me zoom out further. We'll go back to as long as it shows nickel. That's pretty much it. Okay. So that's addressing the question of now that silver is getting all the attention, and over this time frame it's up 1,300%. Nickel's only up 168%. There's lots of problems with nickel. It's not a precious metal. It doesn't have a lot of the health and medical applications that silver does. But I do think that it's a great value buy right now. Well, Pilgrim, like, there is correlation, but it looks like the timing on it is off. Like, it looks like if you could scroll the nickel price, the blue, over to the right, it would line up more. So it seems to either really lag or really front run the silver gold. And I'm going to say that it's lagging it. That's my guess. That's my guess. So there's silver prices versus nickel. And we also compared with gold and platinum earlier. So we'll get rid of that now, but I think that should help answer that question for you. We'll zoom right back in on the short term again. Let's do 5-minute candles now. And see where we're at. And then I'm going to take a couple-minute break. Oh, that $75 silver just looks delicious. It's delicious. That Asian dude screwed up. Nickel markets. Yeah. Okay, and at first I thought you meant the AI guy. But yeah, no, you're talking about the guy that was heavily, heavily invested in it. So now we're just looking at silver again here. I'm going to take a 2 or 3 minute break, but I'll be back. Hey Trump, welcome in. I like that one. Good one. We are knocking on $75 door. We've already knocked on it over 10 times in the last 24 hours. Hope everyone's having a great Christmas. We got silver bells are ringing out everywhere. Yeah, I do that. I know lots of guys that scrap copper. Trump, that's great. Yeah. I like most of the metals, like gold, silver, platinum, copper, nickel, osmium. For sure. Pilgrim, should I buy 100 in copper, 100 in nickel, 100 in uranium? Or titanium? I don't really follow the titanium markets. I'm not sure about titanium. I've never bought any titanium. Hey Trump, either be a little respectful or try to be more funny. Or both. Either way, you know. Be cool. Be chill. Relax. Don't do it when you wanna. Look at this one. Here we go. And Mr. Hop says buy silver first. Hey, Wayne was picking up 40-ounce silver at Costco 2 weeks ago when it was $6.09 for a 10-ounce. And the packaging was all damaged. Should have just taken... Yeah, I don't really care about the packaging too much. If the packaging is all wrecked or it's toned or scratched or whatever, I'll definitely try to get a couple of dollars off. But ultimately, if you're just trying to stack weight, in the back of your mind, you don't really care. But yeah, that's cool. I like it. Take care, Richard. Always good to see you. Always appreciate Richard Metcalf. That's a good way of looking at it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Okay, let's zoom out on this again. I think we might be losing people because it's zoomed in too much. Even though I know in the poll question people said they preferred zoomed in. These days, it's looking pretty good zoomed out too. Is that right? Yeah, Pilgrim. You know what? Um, I like silver and gold, and I think the perfect way is by rebalancing. If you're buying and trying to accumulate, when the gold to silver ratio is high, just be buying silver, and when the gold to silver ratio is low, be buying gold. But so just as a great example, if the gold to silver ratio is over 100, I'm like pretty much all in on silver. If the gold to silver ratio is 50, then I'm like 50-50 on it. If the gold silver ratio drops to 20, then I would say 20% silver, 80% gold. If you get my feeling on that, it's you look at the gold silver ratio and try to attempt to keep your silver ratio exactly at what that is. It may not be the best strategy, but I think it's a great strategy, especially for anyone that's just looking for a bellwether indicator. You don't actively watch charts in D. Yeah, I know. With stocking, like watching the charts is just for fun, pretty much. It's true. Mm. And Pilgrim, I used to tell my customers I work for an ounce of silver per hour. And when silver was tanking there and it went from like 17 down to like 15 and then down to 12, right around 2020, and it actually even dropped to 11. I was like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake saying I'd work an hour for an ounce of silver. But it adds up. If you're measuring the gold silver ratio, you could pretty much eliminate the dollar. You could put any currency in between. It's the dollar does not need to be involved in that. It's simply how many ounces of silver does it take to get 1 ounce of gold? And you could look at that in any currency and it wouldn't matter. Unless there's a massive arbitrage type situation or sort of anomaly or skewed out situation with a certain currency. But yeah. So that's a good point. Like you could take a look at what's the gold to silver ratio in US dollars versus the gold to silver ratio in British pounds or Australian dollars or Chinese yuan. And if you go to China, it actually, the gold to silver ratio may very well be quite different. Hey, Frankincense, how's it going? Welcome in. We're just chilling here watching the silver price. Hope everyone's having a great Christmas. The silver bells are ringing. Good question, Wayne. Let's take a look. What's the chances of it getting back to 50? Let's go out even further. I'll have to zoom out on this a bit. So 50 was right around here. Right around here. I would say there is a decent chance that it might drop to 50 again. Because that's the last time on a weekly basis that we've really seen it tested, right? We had three red candles there for an entire week, where the whole week the net trading on the week was negative. Ever since then, we've only seen positive. So that would be a spot that could be retested. Honestly, though, because of the momentum, I'd say maybe there's a 10% chance. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the same thing there. So the last time it was 50 was November 25th. Like, wow, it's gone from 50 to 75 in a month, in 30 days. It's up $25 in 30 days, guys. Wow. Oh, I have to reload this. I don't know. Is it going to hit 75 again while I'm live? I don't know. But it does look like it's going pretty horizontal. It's in a pretty narrow trading range. You know, somewhere around between 74.50 and 75. You know, it's in a 50-cent trading range, which is, you know, like over the last 10 or 15 years, that's decently significant. But in the last year or so, like 50 cents is nothing. It can pop up 50 cents or a dollar very, very quickly. Could quadruple from here. Could. Hey Momoto, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, it's kind of flatlining and just kind of going horizontal right now. But we've seen it do that so many times before. Let's zoom out a bit, I'll show you. Multiple times it's done that before. like right around in here. See, that went pretty much horizontal from November 30th to December 9th. So that was 9 days that it really didn't do much. It's all trading within $1 and it was just going sideways. And then she makes liftoff again. And this sideways pattern is just very, 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 very short term compared to that. I think it's going to keep trading in this range. Until the markets open up in the west here. And then I think it's going to take a big dump. And it might drop to 70. Like back here. And if it does, that'll be a buy. Because after that, I think it's going to go to 80. That's just my guess. That's my guess. Yeah, this is a great Christmas gift, isn't it? We'll put these on 10-minute candles. Flirting with 75. Hey, good night, Mr. Haps. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I'm Petty. We're charting out, checking out the silver prices. Just hit a all-time high for silver again. It's been doing it quite a bit recently. $75 an ounce, US. All these lines above here. Was silver being traded on the open markets at above $75 per ounce? Why is that significant? Well, it's been suppressed for a long, long time. If we go back to 2013, 2014, 2015, you can see a lot of people that saw the writing on the wall were stacking as much silver as they could between $10 and $15 an ounce. Right? Now it's 74 an ounce. Yeah, man. That's where we're at. Hey, thanks. Right on, M. Petty. Thank you very much. Andy Scheckman has a price target of 94. I've been hearing people, even like Eric Sprott, saying 200 an ounce in the next year or so. I don't want to be pumping it and saying that it's going to do that, but it's possible. Right. So, Gray Dot Jaguar says needs to fill the gap from the morning. That's right. And I did mention that gap. And I wouldn't be surprised if there is a pullback, if it goes back to that too. That would be more likely than it pulling back to 50, wouldn't it? Where's my screen here? Where's my screen? Let's see if it shows that gap in here. See, it won't show it on here either. You have to put it on 5-minute candles or less. There's that gap he's talking about. Right here. Can I put an arrow in there? I want to put an arrow in there. That won't let me, eh? That's the gap he's talking about right there. Right? Is that right? Oh, these dang ads. Oh, it's gonna get rid of all of that hard work that I did. It's not very nice. Fortunately, I should be able to put it right back in there right away. That's the gap. So we're at 74.61 right now. That gap is, the low of it was 71. 72. Yep, I could see that happening. Yeah, and Patty, if that Samsung solid state battery is half of what they say it is, it's got really good potential. There's a gap at 42. There's a gap at, yeah, okay, you know what? There was a bunch of gaps. Yeah, I saw those gaps. I saw them. There was a bunch of them, and a lot of them weren't very significant. You know, like there was a 15-cent gap or a 20 or a 30-cent gap, and they never did. It never did go back to them. This one here is a little more significant. It's a $1 gap, and I'm not saying for sure it's going to go back to that, but there are some analytics that show that it may do that. Oh, thanks, Ominous. I'm not that great at the charts, but I like messing around and I like watching it myself. So if I can stream it and share it and interact with you guys, that's great. And sorry I haven't been able to read all your comments, but Mamo says in the first 4 trading days of December 2025 alone, 60% of all registered silver metal explicitly available for delivery was claimed. That's right, and everyone's standing for delivery now. Like industry, Maybe they were trying to hedge it. They're buying. They're like, oh yeah, we buy our silver and all of the materials we need every quarter, and we hedge what we're buying because it's volatile. I think a lot of them are saying, holy cow, like we better start stockpiling and getting our inventory shored up for at least a year out. Technically, if I was Elon Musk, I'd sleep better at night knowing I've got five years worth of silver than 6 months worth. For sure. Oh, I didn't do this at all on this live stream yet. Let's see how amazing this is. Oh, it's amazing. We hit $75 several times in the last 24 hours. Yeah, Mexico's closed a lot of silver mines. Yep. I noticed that the US dollar, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of the cryptos have been kind of trending downwards. I like First Majestic, for sure. Yeah, I think First Majestic with Keith Neumeyer at the helm is a great opportunity. I think so. So we got 5-minute candles here. I'd like to see it bust up above 75 here while we're live again. I went live right around in here. I thought for sure it was going to pump up, and pretty much as soon as I went live, it dropped down, and we've been kind of going sideways ever since. But that's okay. When we look out on the long haul, this gives us a 5-year perspective. That's 5 years right there. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Oh my God, did it serve me another ad? No, we're good. Okay, so there's our 5-year chart. That's from 2020 till now. Where we went really from $11 or $12 an ounce up to 74 in 5 years. Is it going to keep running? I don't know. There's a lot of momentum, though. There's a lot of momentum. We're going to go back to daily candles here. It's looking really good. Yeah, I saw that, Wayne. I saw in Shanghai it was like 80. Trading at 80. That's because they want the metals. They want the physical metal. They're saying, you guys can do your arbitrage if you want, so long as you send us the metal. So they're serious about it. Hey, Silver Heist. If 76, if it hits 76 live, Salvate's gonna go live. I wouldn't blame them. I think it's a good idea. In fact, you know what? I was going to before I actually set this one up, I was thinking I got to set up a live stream for $100 silver, and I was going to make the thumbnail for it with all sorts of fireworks and stuff like that, and just set it for a couple weeks out, and say, this will go live when we hit 100, or when it looks like it's imminent. But yeah, good to see you, Silver Heist. Were you just talking to Sal in the last hour or so? I think it's a little bit late for him. Wow. It's late for me too, and you too, probably. It's like 3:15 in the morning here. Yes, Neil. With paper, arbitrage is a cinch. Okay, so it looks like it's starting to make a run again here. Let's see. We'll go back to 5-minute candles. All right in here is where it was knocking on the door of 75. And actually surpassed 75 several times. That's your marker of 75 right there. And so it is definitely within sight. Definitely could happen any minute. Yeah, I don't know if it's one in a one in 1,000, but it is not very often. I don't think we've ever seen silver run quite like this. We got the 5-minute candles in here. All up in here is $75, guys. Bluetooth just got up for work, right? I know, I'm going to be a little bit hurting when I get up for work tomorrow. Yeah, Momoto says silver is a bet on electrification. And it is. Like, it's the most electrically conductive metal that we know of. It's also the most conductive for thermal. And it's, if not the most reflective, one of the most reflective metals as well. There's literally thousands of industrial uses for silver. Many of us, I'm sure, could probably list off maybe 100 industrial uses for silver, but there's literally thousands of industrial uses. Hundreds just in medical alone. Go into electronics, military, manufacturing. You'll have hundreds and hundreds more, and that's not even touching jewelry or stacking. See that? Yeah. I see that. And great job, Great job, everyone that's in here that's been stacking for decades. My hat's off to you. I've been stacking since 2016, so just shy of 1 decade. But I'm confident there's people in here at this very moment that have been stacking since the 60s, maybe the 70s, and had that foresight. It's freaking awesome. Well done. And anyone that's new, don't get into the FOMO and fear of missing out and panic buying. Be smart about it, and always keep cash on the side. Yeah, we got to reload that again. So look at this. It's just a horizontal line in here. Like, that's a very, very narrow trading range. Let's zoom out a little more just to see what's going on here for context. What do they say? When in doubt, zoom out. Okay, there we're zoomed out now. So at the bottom, the 21 here is December 21st trading, December 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th now. Oh, that's good, Pilgrim. You're figuring it out at a young age. Well done. Yeah, Silver Heist knows. It's going to be needed. It's going to be needed for battery technology, electronics, medical, military. There's a plethora of industrial uses for it. Oh, Jen's Peter Bond stock 2016 to 2018. Right on. Should we take a look at 1 minute candles? Let's take a look at the 1 minute candles and see what's going on there. This is all 75 in here, folks. 75 is right there. We had a flurry of activity right around the 75 per ounce, and it dropped down to 74.50. It is consolidating. It's trading. I'd say it's trading sideways, but that's good. They're not able to smack it down. You know they're trying to. Of course they're trying to smack it down. Is it magic? I'm not sure. It's starting to run right now, though. Look at that. I want to keep 75 in our sights back here, though. Let's see if it runs right back during this very live stream. Let's give it a little bit of pixie dust. Come on. You can do it. Hey, Nan Double X, good to see you. Welcome in. We've got Nan Double X in the house. I got some Christmas stuff going on in the background. A little bit of Christmas music. Silver Heist thinks it's going to. I know it will. It's just a question of when. Right? Is it going to be in the next half hour? Or the next week or two? Hey, that sounds pretty good. I think that's a little optimistic. I like optimistic, though. I'm pretty sure, either way, even though I think that's a bit optimistic, I'm pretty sure we're going to see 100 next year. Pretty sure. Oh, here we go. Look at this from Silver Heist. You're funny. Okay. Okay, well, we'll hang out for 10 minutes and see. It's weird to actually think, like, wow, we're right on the door of 75 already. Another 3.5 hours. It's so difficult to predict. Anyway, I hope everyone had a merry little Christmas. The silver bells have been ringing. They really have. Let's look a little longer term here. We'll keep an eye on the short term for sure. Let's just look at 1 hour candles. So this goes back to December 18th. literally 8 days ago. We're around, so we're up basically $10 in 8 days. And I noticed that too in the last month. If I'm right here, we're up like $30 in December, which is $30 a month, a day. $1 a day, sorry. Yeah. 30 per month is $1 a day. That's the beginning of December. You should be able to see that. 56 to 66 to 76. Okay, so it's not $1 a day. Maybe it was just last week. Who's my DJ? Okay, so like I've got no problem being honest with you. Jen, Peter, Bond. Who's your DJ? I'm going to show you what it is right now, right here. Hold on. Where did it go? Here it is. This is it right here. I'll drop the link for this. So what this is Zoom karaoke. You see that? Zoom karaoke? And I just went to their Christmas karaoke classics playlist. So I'll drop the link for that in the chat so you can check it out. Good question though. And so it'll go on to the next one. So the next one's going to be Sabrina Carpenter, Nonsense Christmas. See how it does that? It's going to do that on its own. I think that's the right link. $74.88. Oh, look, it's running, guys. So I hit you with that song. There, that's the link for the YouTube channel where I'm getting the music from. Yeah, silver's money, so I don't care what fiat does really. Once fiat fails, you'll need gold and silver. If it don't, then gold and silver can become fiat again at a later time. Without precious metals, you're raw dogging. Yeah, you're having a whole lot of faith in nothing. I don't know. It looks like it's getting ready to break out to me. How many silver dollars? Not many. Because I think for constitutional, it's what, about 55 times face. So I think one silver dollar right now is about 55 bucks if it's scrap silver. You might be able to get it for 50 though. So you might get two silver dollars. Good question though. Did anyone else's screen freeze? Or was it just Neil? Right on, Gerald. Sleep well. Wow, that's expensive. Brilliance. Is that Canadian dollars? That can't be US dollars. I wouldn't pay 88 US for a silver dollar. At least not right now. That's amazing. Right? Yeah, I'm thinking the same way. Wow, I wasn't thinking about selling any, but yeah. Which market is open right now? I think there's a couple of markets open. I'll check and I'll show you. We're watching this on TradingView. Obviously, it's pretty prominently in there. Okay, so these are the markets that are open right now, guys. It's the Canadian. It was from Hadley or Hadley. Asked which market is open now. So we're looking at trading hours, and each of these that is green is currently trading. So Borsa Istanbul is open. Moscow, Russia. India. Thailand. And Singapore. Everything that's orange here is closed. I'll drop the link for this in the chat so you guys can check that out. It's pretty cool. I like it. Great question. Thank you for the question. There's the link to that right there. That's the markets that are open. Yeah, a normal person can buy at spot price. Your easiest way to do that is peer-to-peer, though. You know, if you know other stackers that are looking to skim a little bit of profit out, you can frequently get a good deal by saying, well, let's go by what, you know, the average retail sales are going at. You know, from coin shops and online bullion dealers, will average out what they're asking for it and take spot price, add the two together and divide by 2, so you come out with the middle, and it ends up being a good buy and sell deal for both parties, in my opinion. And that was me answering, I think that was my second question from Hadley. Okay, so I'm going to keep this going for another 15 minutes or so. Silver Heist was in here saying he thinks it's going to hit 75 in the next 10 minutes or so. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, great comments in here, guys. I feel like I gotta highlight them like twice. I think it's best off just to keep it on the side there, though. Oh yeah, 80's coming. Yeah, I'm okay predicting that we hit $100 silver next year. I'm still waiting for the gold to silver ratio to drop to 50. Yeah, brilliance. I remember being able to buy at 15 an ounce too. But that's when a lot of the coin shops started drying up. They ran out of supply. Look at this, it's really trading sideways. Is that what they call, I think it's like a wedgie pattern or something. That's really sideways. We've got to look out a little bit longer term here for context. That was 5-minute candles. We'll do 1-hour candles here. So that goes back to just December 18th. Definitely knocking on the door of 75. We'll go a little longer term, and then we'll go back to the short term again. So let's go 10 years. Go back to 2015. There's a 10-year chart of silver prices, right up to this very minute. I'm not sure about 1-to-1. I don't know about that. I think, honestly, I think there's a higher probability of there being a Bitcoin to gold ratio of 1-to-1. Because I still can't see any good reason for Bitcoin to be priced or valued more than gold, other than pure speculation. But I don't know. Nothing on here is advice. It's all entertainment and for information purposes. If you didn't subscribe, or if you're new here, just so you know, this is a variety channel. Welcome to JM Unleashed. My channel actually focuses on dogs, dog walking, music entertainment, finance, precious metals, and current affairs. A little bit of geopolitics, but it's a variety channel. And precious metals is one of the things that I've enjoyed studying, being involved in, and helping other people get into. So, advocating for it. We're at 74.91. 74.92. It's moving. What is the GSR now? I'll look it up. Okay, so that's the gold to silver ratio right there. That is the gold to silver ratio on the daily. We'll look at it longer term. That's 3-month candles, gold to silver ratio. Peaking out at 126. So that's our most recent high on the gold silver ratio, and the most recent low was 30. We're currently at 60, so yeah, it's come down more than half of those two. That's the gold silver ratio. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is incredible. I'm really not seeing any significant smackdowns. It's just resistance. So there's a definite different feeling right now in these markets when I'm watching these charts than there like was up until the last, say, 6 to 12 months. Right? If you go back more than 12 months ago, like you'd be expecting 5, 10, 15% smackdowns. I showed it earlier. I'll show it again. You know, the most recent real smackdown wasn't that long ago. But it was right here. I shouldn't have that on weekly. It should be on daily. Right? Sorry, I just want to optimize this. Oh, dang. Yeah, something like that. Right, the last big pullback, we went from 54 down to about 45. You know, just to be safe, say it dropped $10 an ounce in that last pullback right here. That pullback right there. Wow, it looks like it's really running. $74.85. So yeah, expect to see more pullbacks like that, guys. Always make sure you got extra cash on the side. Never panic buy or panic sell. Yeah, that's looking really nice. I'm going to leave it there until it actually hits me back with that ad again. We are looking at longer term here now. These are daily candles, so it's going back to August. Really, the beginning of September, if we pull it back there. So September, 3 months worth of trading right there. Oh yeah. That's not even long term. Let's put it long term. We'll go long term. For the cup and the handle. Yeah, it just blows it right out of the water. Alright, this was the place to be buying in here. But that's going back to 1962. There, 1965. Okay, so that's really long term. We'll go back to the short term candles again. We'll go back to 5-minute candles. We're still showing where it breached the $75 mark. $75 is like right there. Oh, Brilliance is the Silver Surfer, right on. It is not getting beaten down. It's not getting smacked down. What's happening is it's running, and then it's going sideways. And so it's not even really dropping that much as a cooling off or like taking a breath type of thing. It just kind of goes sideways and then runs again, but we'll see. You never know. There could be a big smackdown at any time, guys. So always keep cash on the side so you can buy on the big smackdowns. Right? When we look long term, you'll see there's tons of smackdowns all the time. Look at all the smackdowns in there. Right? Buy low and hold high. We'll go back to 5-minute candles here again. Check your weekly for the bull flag. Okay, we'll put it on the weekly. Yeah, colloidal silver is good. Here, let's put it on the weekly. Weekly for the bull flag. So this chart's on the weekly. Basically a 2-year chart. Do you guys see the bull flag there? Is it magic? No. It's overdue. Maybe if I zoom out more. I don't know. It's looking pretty darn good to me. Here's 2020 when everything was tanking out right here. Well, we'll check the daily, see if we can see the bull flag more there. Let's try daily. I don't know, man. It's just all up. Okay, we'll check monthly. I don't know. It's all up. Let's check 4 hours. Dang. Okay, so that's 4-hour increments there. I don't know. I think I kind of see a bull flag there. Yeah, it's pretty much all green bars. That's right. Okay, here, let me put it back on this other one. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it on this chart for a minute. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to add in gold and platinum for a minute or two, and then we'll go back to just silver. Let's add in gold. And platinum. So we're going to make gold a nice gold color. That's gold. And platinum's going to remain green. And then silver's blue. And so you should be able to see that. Right there, XPT, that's platinum. XAG, that's silver. XAU is gold. We'll go longer term here. Yeah, so platinum's green, silver is blue, and gold is the orange. I would do it. Can you tell about volume? Oh, is my volume bad? Oh, can you tell about volume? The volume that's happening here, yeah. This is hourly, but any of these large spikes are much higher trading volume. If it's red, that means the end of that time stamp was net negative if it's red and net positive if it's green. So every time you change these timestamps, it'll change the volumes down there. So like I'll show you here in 15 minutes. You know, like ideally the trading volume would all be pretty relatively equal, but it's not because, you know, there's many different platforms that trade around the world at different times during the day too. So like it's getting traded pretty much 24 hours. But we'll go out on a longer term and address the volumes there. Although really for the volume, I think this is the measuring the volume of silver only, because that's the primary thing that we've got in here. But yeah, okay, so you can see there's a massive spike in volume in March of 2022. If you go out further, you can see there was also large spikes in volume back here. So while we're looking at this, you can see platinum by far got kicked in the most between 2011 and 2020. And it's just starting to take off now, similar to how gold and silver were taking off 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, like silver and gold are looking pretty neck and neck in the long haul. Like, I know you can pick any point in time and make anything look good or bad, but we can scroll through all the time zones here, and like even here, That's silver. Going back to the beginning of 1992, if you bought silver, you'd be up 1,700%. And with gold, you'd be up 1,100%. Believe it or not. That's, we can keep going, and I know gold's going to catch up, right? So once you go back to 85, gold starts to blow away silver, right? And starts leaving it in its dust. And look at platinum, like, platinum just looks dead. Although they didn't start the charting till here on the platinum. Anyway, yeah, so platinum is definitely looking... It would have to do 400% rate of return right now to catch up with silver. 600... no, I'm wrong. 300% return to catch up to silver. 400 or 500% to catch up with gold. Neat, eh? Okay, we'll go back to the 1 minute candles here. Let's see, where are we at? 74.91. Yeah, it's still just going sideways. American Eagle in Germany is 66 euro. That's amazing. I'm near Toronto, so Canadian dollars, it just went over 100 the other day. It's like $102 an ounce Canadian now. Irish is shorting here. I don't know, man. There's a lot of momentum, but I can see what you mean. Like when you look at the charts, and everything, it looks really overbought from a technical point of view. But I think fundamentally, if you look long term, this jump it's pretty overdue. To catch up with inflation adjusted numbers, it's still not even at an all-time high, or barely. So anyway, I know some people, they'll short the paper market and buy the physical. Might be a way to go. I know, it just won't hit it. Just won't give it up. What the fuck, 75 already. Let's go. Oh, it's knocking on it. It's knocking on it. Yeah, brilliance. I still don't see any reason for Bitcoin to be priced higher or valued more than gold, other than just pure speculation. Yeah. I have a feeling at some point it's just going to start running up, and it's going to run up to 76 or 77. Because when it's hitting 75, everyone's thinking it's going to 80. And if you're thinking it's going to 80, you might be thinking it's going to 100. But that's just looking short term. When you're looking longer term again, I can see, like, yeah, that looks really high. It's blowing away 200-day and 50-day moving averages. It's deep, deep, deep into overbought territory, and it's like sell, 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 like skim profits. And so I can see that. And I would say for anyone that thinks that, they're lean on cash, now's not a bad time to just skim a little bit of the cream out of there. I wouldn't go selling a whole lot, but from a technical point of view, like, I don't know, you could never have bought silver in the past and not be way up on it right now. Or at least up moderately on it. Yeah, we don't need 3 months. We'll go 1 month. Dang. So 3 months. Wanted 1 month. No, we got to go 3 month on this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so this is going back to like 1935. There's literally no time in history that you could have bought silver and just held it and not be up on it, at least decently. The only way you may be a little upset is if you bought right in here or back in here. Right? And then never picked up anything else after it dropped. Right? Anyone that's been buying low and just holding high, buy low and hold high is doing fine. Okay, we'll go back to the shorter term here again. We'll go back to 5-minute candle, 15-minute candles actually. There we go. So there, you should be able to pretty clearly see it's been knocking on 75's door quite a few times. It's actually punched through a few times, but it's still not broken. I wouldn't say really beyond 75. What do you guys think? Should I do a poll question? I'll do a poll question. Okay, there we got poll question. Will silver hit $80 by the end of next week? Can somebody bet me $100 that silver's not gonna go to $100 today? Yeah, I would bet it's not gonna go to 100 today. Oh, sorry. Can anyone translate German? I'm pretty sure that's German. I can't translate it though. Welcome in. Yeah, it sounds like Venezuela. Right? In the future, when your pizza arrives, you tip the driver will be given in the form of a wheelbarrow of dollars. Sad but true. Okay, we'll look even shorter term here. We'll look at the 5-minute candles because, like, it's pretty low volume. There's not a lot of activity happening. If it does, though, you'll see because it'll just start going up here. Okay, so I just dropped the link to the site where I'm getting this charting from. If anyone wants to check that out, it's from TradingView. Which is pretty easy to tell, it's pretty prominent there. Okay, let's go 1 minute. Last time I did a poll question on do you prefer short or long-term candles, it came out short-term. So when we zoom out here more, you can see we already did go through 75, which is right here, several times, just after midnight Eastern time. Then there was a pretty good hit there, and we've recovered about 2/3 of it. So it's just a question, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when it pops back through, in my opinion. Yeah, I see that, and I also think that just honestly, industrial demand, that's what's really putting the squeeze on this. It's not the average person that's stacking and collecting and trying to be their own bank. It's industry. They need it. They need it more than ever. Here, I'll put the chat up here. There we go. Come on, let's hit 70. Can hit 75. Very dangerous time for metal holders. Hey Sultan, good evening or good morning. Greetings everyone, we're just checking out the silver prices here. They hit 75 US dollars several times in the last 3 or 4 hours. Come back a little bit, but not much in my opinion. You can see 75 is right around here. Oh, that's interesting, Sultan. I did not know that. Yeah, all your troubles seem so far away, right? They were highly leveraged futures. Right on. Look at the copper chart. I'll see if I can add copper into it. Let's see if I can add copper into it. It won't let me. I'm on a free plan. Try a different way. No, it won't let me. I can, I'll pull up the copper chart somewhere else, so. Okay, there's the copper price chart. It's 577 US. In the 5-year, it was 356. This time, 2020. There's a longer term look. Yeah, I think copper's got a good long way to run as well. I think nickel does too. Let's look at 1 month. That's a nice trajectory. That's got nice momentum. Look at that hit. From 582 down to 435. It's a good hit. I do like copper though, for sure. Oh, let's take a look at the poll. Let's see what the poll is saying. Wow. The poll says 62% of people think Silver's going to hit 80 by the end of next week. I'm going to keep the poll running for a little bit longer. If you didn't vote in the poll, go ahead, and doesn't hurt. Yeah, I think 77's incoming as well. Right now it's just flatlining, right? It's just flirting, very, very casually flirting with 75. Which makes sense, right? Like nobody's aggressively saying, "Oh, I'll buy at 80 right now." So just let it build up some pressure again. The lid's already come off. That was a nice run in here. That wasn't that long ago. Right, we were down at 75. Boom. Sorry, down at 70. Like, we're up $4 in the last day. Just the fact that it's holding on to it's amazing. Isn't it? I think so. Oh, you got fiat trapped in palladium. That's an interesting metal. I've never bought any palladium, but I do have some platinum. There's significant upside. There's significant upside in palladium as well, but I look at it as it's a little bit more of a long shot. $200. Yep. Paul Revere. I've heard quite a few people predicting that, including Eric Sprott. And that's something else to be coming from Eric Sprott, because he comes from an accounting background. So nothing on here is financial advice. This is all just for entertainment and educational purposes, and just documenting this historic time. We are at all-time highs for silver And it seems like it's almost every day we're hitting new all-time highs in the last month. For it to be going up $1 a day has been fairly common the last month or so. Interesting. Knocking on 75's door. Okay, we're having a little bit of fun here. I'm going to shut her down in the next 10 minutes or so. But I'll drop the link to this site in the chat again. I did earlier, so you guys can follow this on your own. There's tons of other good precious metals channels out there. Be sure to check around. As soon as it puts up that next pop-up ad thing, it'll get rid of the rocket ship and the dude with the sunglasses, all that. And at that point, I'll put it back on the short term again. Okay, there it is. So that got rid of, watch. It'll get rid of the whole thing. Yeah, so we'll go back to 5-minute candles here. That's okay. I think we still got the magic. Oh, yeah. Dang. I was hoping we would see $76 or $77 silver during this very live stream, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It could very well still bounce back to 75, but I'm going to be shutting her down in the next 10 minutes. If you guys have any questions or anything else you want me to cover or share, now's a great time to put that in chat, and I'll try to address it. Other than that, I hope everyone had a great Christmas and has an excellent happy new year with silver bells ringing. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Yeah, good question. It's going to be tough to get all of that. Right? The easy silver and the easy gold. Most of the easy silver and gold have already been got. Same as the easy Bitcoin's already been got too. Hey, Silver Shelby Stacker. Merry Christmas. Always good to see you. Enjoy the evening. That's right, Paul. That's exactly it. And because the primary demand is industrial demand, for it to be in the format that they like, which is 1,000-ounce bars, right? They want contract size bars. So that's where it's really, really tight right now. But stackers, I don't think stackers have ever really made up more than 25% of total silver demand. Most, like, year after year after year, it's industrial demand. And you're right too, Paul Revere, because most mines are not exclusively looking for silver. Most of the mines the silver's coming from, the silver's the byproduct. And that's one of the reasons I like First Majestic, because their focus is silver. Yeah. Yep, great comment. It's having a nice little run right now. Let's look on the 1 minute and see. Okay, we're watching 1 minute candles now. Really short term. Everyone that put in my last live stream poll saying they prefer the short term candles, this is for you. Oh, it keeps taking my magic wand away here and giving me these things. There you go. It's magic. The volume, someone was asking about the volume earlier. The volume's looking moderately low right now, so I wouldn't expect a huge run up on low volume. But for it to just be meandering around like this, I think is really cool. Hey Hogs Baffleworth, good to see ya. How's it going? Asking, is it 74.85? It's 74.78 right now. 74.78. And it has, but we're on 1 minute candles here, so we'll zoom out again a bit. We'll go to 15-minute candles. There's 75 right there. So it busted through 75 multiple times. And it's just meandering. It's going in this like horizontal thing. Like, to me, it feels like the calm before the storm, actually. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a little too quiet. Is it magic? I don't know. But we'll keep that nicely highlighted so everyone can see where we busted above 75. Hey North Star, good morning. We're just watching silver meander around. You woke up to $102 silver. Wow. Yeah, it's like 102 in Canada. Yep. It's amazing. That's a little more realistic, you know, like I know it, like it's really fun to think about 200 and 500 and $1,000 silver. But like when you're being realistic, 75 or $100 silver, like it's not out of the realm of realistic. Once you start going four figures, that's like wow. But who knows? My prediction, and I've actually never really done predictions before, but my prediction is that we will see $100 silver in the next year. US dollars. Yeah, North Star, I did have a good Christmas. Yeah, it was really good. Nothing bad happened, and pretty much everything that happened was good. So I'm really grateful. I hope you had a good Christmas too. I hope everyone here did, and I hope moving into the new year as we conclude 2025, folks, we can do so much better. Let's look forward to a better 2026. Let's stay positive and optimistic. For sure. Strive to do better. Acknowledge people around you that are doing good. Let them know, give them that encouragement. Sometimes people are doing awesome work, and they just don't, some people need that encouragement, and if they don't get it, they freaking give up, and it sucks. I'm not that type of person. Like, I just keep doing what I do. But when you see people doing good work out there, especially if you think they'd appreciate it, let them know. Right on, North Star. It's very it's like being in a state of suspense. Looking at this chart right now. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more just so you guys can see, like, for it to just be in that narrow trading range for that long. Don't get me wrong, it does it. But most recently, when it does that, it either gives it up a little bit and then blows forward, or it just kind of runs up a little more. Okay, we'll go back 1 month. There's to the Good question, Hogs Baffleworth. I'm already up way past my bedtime. I'm going to probably shut this down in the next 5 minutes. We had a good crew of people in here, though. I didn't open up the panel, but for anyone that's new here, frequently I do open up the panel for people to come up and chat about it as well. And again, my YouTube channel is a variety channel. Like, it started out based on dogs and dog walking because I'm in the pet services industry. And then it kind of expanded to other interests, which include music and entertainment, finance and precious metals, a little bit of geopolitics, lots of nature, and environmental things, all in a positive venue. Okay, we got to zoom back in on this. I'm going to zoom in slowly. Here, let me see if I can put this in. That's where I want you to watch. Okay, watch right there. That's what I want you to watch. Is it magic? I don't know. But it looks like a little bit of a wedgie pattern. Oh no! Son of a... Oh, they did that just to spoil my fun. That's okay, don't worry. Here. We'll put it in there right away. And I don't like the fact that they took my magic thing away again. Okay, there it is. This specifically. Trading flat. Wow, these guys really want me to pay for a subscription thing. Yeah, I'm going to be shutting this down in the next 5 minutes. Oh yeah, so that's right. I gotta drop the link for this again so you guys can watch it on your own. Here guys, this is the site that I've been doing the share screen on. It's TradingView, which you can see there. It's pretty cool, other than the pop-up things that keep happening because they want you to, you know, be a paid person. A lot of unsung heroes out there. That's right. That's right, North Star. And a lot of people pay it forward. Like I love people that pay it forward. And a lot of the time they don't even tell anyone that they're doing it. You know, they just do it. And, you know, if you're observant, you can see them doing it. It's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. Is it going to rocket up? That's actually really distracting, isn't it? Here. And this guy in the shades should be back here because this is when he was buying, right? And this rocket is really like where the train's leaving the station. Like, are you on board or not? Am I right? 74.85, guys. We're closing out just under 75. But I definitely expect we're going to see 75 next week. And I think it'll actually end up being a good support base as it moves on to 100, right? So from 75, I think it'll probably go to around 77, and then it'll come back to 75 or 74. That's what I think. But of course, it could be wrong. Dang. It's not very nice at all. Look at that wedgie pattern. Wow. If that's not a wedge, I don't know what a wedge is. Oh, it didn't let me do it. Yeah, no. So, alright. I don't know, I could be wrong. It's really short term, but I would say it's either gonna frickin' really run strong, or there's gonna be a bit of a pullback. And then it'll retest it again, right? If it's weakness, then it's a significant milestone. If it just keeps running, it's not even really significant, in my opinion. Look at that wedge, how small that wedge is there, wow. Here, we'll go back to 2 hours. There it is. Yeah, man. And Petty says it's about to explode. You know what? I just keep seeing higher lows and higher highs. Not on every single time frame, but on like a lot of them. Everything's bullish. The only thing that I would really caution people on is that it's really, really run hard and fast. And if you didn't get in at all, and you're just looking at it now, don't be throwing everything in there. You know, like just put a little bit in there, knowing you're buying really high and that you already missed the boat. If the boat was back here 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, right? That was all in here was the time to be buying, my friends. So a big shout out to anyone that's been stacking over 10 years, stacking silver. You've done blessedly well. Even anyone that got in after we had this huge run up in 2020, where it went from like 11 to 28, almost $30 an ounce, which should have put it on a lot of people's radar. And God bless you if it didn't hit your radar by then, but if it did, you had all this time to be buying in, with people saying, have some silver, all in the 30 range. It's about 75 now. So, yeah, you missed out on the first 150% run up. Who knows how much more it'll go, but there's a lot of momentum, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to close this out with the shorter term candles. Just because that's what the previous poll question suggested was optimal. We'll keep in view hitting over 75, which is this line right here. That's 75.01. There's a ton of ticks in there over 75. Okay, guys, be well. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the balance of the week. Happy New Year. And I hope to see you all soon. If you didn't hit the thumbs up and subscribe, that's okay. Ciao.